Why did Israel start a war according to the Bible? The Bible explains that the conflict between Israel and Palestine, involving Jews and Arabs, has roots that go back thousands of years. It all begins with a promise from God to a man named Abraham in the book of Genesis chapter 12, verse 2. God promised Abraham that he would be the father of multitudes and that his descendants would be blessed for all generations. However, Abraham and his wife Sarah were elderly, and she was barren when they received this promise, which was difficult for them to believe. Given the apparent lack of fulfillment of the promise, Sarah, desperate and incredulous, suggested to Abraham to have a son with her slave Hagar. Abraham accepted, and from this union was born Ishmael, to whom God also gave him a promise. However, Sarah, having provoked this situation, later felt jealous and caused problems to her slave Hagar, which led Abraham to dismiss her and her son Ishmael. Eventually, Sarah miraculously became pregnant and gave birth to Isaac. And here the key point: the Arabs are descended from Ishmael, the son of Hagar, while the Jews are descendants of Isaac, the son of Sarah. In short, are brothers on the father's side. Both Ishmael and Isaac had offspring, as God promised, and multiplied. The Jews' descendants of Isaac ended up in Egypt, in the episode of Joseph, where years later they were enslaved and then freed by the hand of God being led by Moses, as narrated in the book of Exodus. God promised them a land called Canaan, and when they arrived to take it, the descendants of Ishmael, known as the Ishmaelites, were already there. The conflict in that region arose from an ancient dispute based on the history of the Bible. The Arabs consider Ishmael as the firstborn of Abraham, since he was born from the union with Hagar. On the other hand, the Jews affirm that Isaac is the firstborn in the context of the divine promise that God made to Abraham. This territorial and lineage question has lasted for approximately 3,000 years, creating a deep division. The question that arises is why, being brothers, they cannot share and live in peace. The Bible prophesies that eventually there will be peace in the region, and this peace agreement, however, will be one of the fundamental signs of the return of Jesus for his people.